38 minutes to get to precinct 15.
What? Now? What's the case?
Everything you need in this file. Thank you for your time.
No, thank you. Thank you very... What is your problem?
You wouldn't even give us his name.
You wouldn't care if you could see the zeros on this check.
Yeah, maybe you would if you couldn't.
We're running out of time. Meet me. Where the hell are you going? Matt!
Been taken care of, sir.
So what exactly happened, Mr. Healy, in your own words?
All I wanted was to throw a few balls. Lady at the shoe counter will tell you the same.
She also says that you crushed the deceased's skull with a bowling ball.
Self-defense. The man and his, whatever they were, they threatened my life.
They threatened you how? Verbally, physically?
Which sounds better?
Excuse me?
They threatened me both verbally and physically.
So you say you didn't know or had never met Mr. Prohaska prior to last night?
No.
Didn't know or never met Mr. Am I right in assuming this isn't your first rodeo?
I had issues.
On second thought, Mr. Healy, perhaps our firm isn't the right fit for you.
Sorry I'm late.
No, I was just explaining to Mr. Healy that we have a full caseload right now, so...
I'd be happy to represent you, Mr. Healy.
What?
Let me start from the beginning.
SFW Instagram URL and SFWX URL.
I was told I could request an extension. Last month, yes. What's the new phone call? On the website. Of course. Insurance comp? It's the worst. I remember with my kids at the dentist. Yeah. Got a minute? Like that next week's spread? Already working on it. Another organized crime thing? All of Hell's Kitchen. There's a new player on the scene. No one knows who it is or what they know. Everybody's scrambling. Your assignment's the city desk, Ben. This is the city. No one else is on this yet. I'm the only one who sees it. It's not sexy. We're a newspaper, Allison. Not a girly mag. You know that's not what I meant. And nobody calls them that anymore. It's not just the Russians. I think maybe the Union Allied scandal might tie into this. And you remember what that expose did for circulation? Dick will decide who gives a shit. This is a real story. Yeah, and it's going to end the same as it always does, right? A bunch of fat old guys in some white-collar prison with more fat old guys. The cops aren't even on this yet. We could be the ones to connect the dots. It doesn't sell papers, Ben. Not anymore. I went on the...
finally gets way long? Come on. You tell that every year.
And every year it kills.
For a fluff piece.
You like to be on the ground, you would like to talk to people. Take a poll. What color do they like? You know, we got a blue line, we got a yellow line, we're running out of colors.
Like M&M's?
Yeah, it seems to right the hell out.
There used to be a time when the people in this building let the hell out of the news.
Everybody we know is making twice what we are, writing for blogs, working from home in their underwear. Hanging on by our fingertips, man. We really want to be greasing that ledge. Make it visual. I'll call that a graphic, see if I can draw up a chart. Oh, and I'll put in a call for the insurance. See what I can do, okay?
Would you like us to reiterate the terms of attorney-client privilege, Mr. Healy? I think I got it. Then you know anything to tell us isn't true. Just like church. You must be a very important man. Not a question. Statement. It's not every day a global investment firm picks up the tab for a murder suspect. Self-defense. Wonder if you could shed some light on the man that hired us to represent you. I don't think I can, Counselor. Can't? We will.
Maybe we should focus on details pertinent to the case.
Just trying to build a solid defense, and the connection between Mr. Healy and the man that came to our offices might just help prove his innocence. Maybe they're old friends. Maybe he's a character witness. Or maybe you were in his employment at the time of the incident. I just want to throw a few balls, just like I keep saying. You go bowling often, Mr. Healy. When the mood hits. And the deceased, he had no motive to recall. No.
Provoke him intentionally or otherwise.
We've been here for worse sometimes, so. You at all afraid of what might happen if we lose this case, Mr. Healy? No. Are you?
Matt, a word, please. We should not be doing this.
Doing what? Defending professional criminals. That's what I keep saying, we need real clients.
That's not a client. It's a shark. You can't come back in the office. There's something off about this whole thing.
We agreed to represent a father. We're gonna try this case and let the jury take it from there. Mr. Healy. I suggest we waive criminal procedure law 188. Give the VA more time to explore a plea. In the meantime, the best thing for you is to be forthcoming with us. Together we'll confront the charges honestly and openly, within the moral confines of the law. Does that sound good to you?
No. Excuse me?
I want the 188 date. If I'm indicted, which we know I will be, we'll waive all hearings and discovery and go directly to trial. Not my first rodeo, remember?
You need to testify.
I'm just gonna have faith in our judicial system. And you're gonna do your job.
That's it.
That's it. And, as for the man who hired you, all you need to do
Remember me?
I know it's you, Amir. I know it's you, buddy. Hello. What's going on? I guess we could get the stream started. How's it going, Mr. Amir? Hallelujah. 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 Ankalaev versus Aspen. Let's get it going. Alrighty. What are we doing for this? This is connected to my speaker, so let me disconnect this. Put this up on the chat so I can read you guys' messages. And then boom. There we go. So that's there, and I can see everything. We put it on all messages so we don't skip anything. Boom. Bada bing. Toodaloo. And then
Remember me from August to October? Be wondered I was in your chat every day.
yeah,
But
I
I know
remember you
your
were in my
memory is
chat.
awful.
Of course I do. Of
Bum.
course I remember you. No, I remember. I haven't forgotten you. I know that you. I know it's you, Amir. I remember the handle birdie. I understand you're a troll and whatnot, and you like to play games. Hello, Amir. How's it going? Put him, Khabib. What's going on? I hope you're having a beautiful day, buddy. What am I supposed to be doing now? Oh, I gotta move this. Now I can see the chat on my screen over here. Hold. Is it? Do I have it in dark mode? Is my phone in battery saver? Or no, it's just in dark mode. Kind of sucks because it's harder to read the chat, but that's fine. That's absolutely fine. Hamzat Shemaev lost, so I am a full-time femboy now. Yeah. But yeah. I'm covering myself up because you're not a queer. You don't want to see bulges. But, yeah. Super femboy. 1 second, brother. Super femboy. Let's put on some music. Yeah? Do 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 do. I haven't done this in so long. I haven't streamed in so long, like for people, and promoted it and talked. So bear with me, guys. What am I gonna play? I guess we could play some Russian Doomer music in the name of Ankalaev. Russian Doomer music.
I hate Magnus, Shittleston, Miller and Mila. What do you think about those people?
I don't have any thoughts about them anymore. I was in a different place back then. I was very consumed by the internet, and I cared a lot about what took place in this community. But now I don't talk to any of those people, so I couldn't give a shit. This is not what I was talking about. There we go. Give me some mole chat down to start the fucking stream. Beautiful, beautiful. I dropped my hot sauce. We have
Mila and Miller are scumbags.
yeah. I think most of you guys are scumbags. Most of you guys are dickheads. But that being said. Oh, hold on. So do I have to change my display settings? And I can still see your messages, brother. I have text to speech on because there's nobody here. But if it gets too packed, I guess I'll turn it off.
Dag is a scumbag.
Dag is a scumbag. Yeah. Yeah, I don't talk to Dag. I don't talk to any of those people anymore. I'm not an MMA YouTuber. This is just my YouTube channel. Just sharing stuff. I was supposed to be doing something, but I lost track of what I was trying to do, so...
Miller is a scumbag.
Miller is a scumbag. I guess he is. I guess he is. I guess he is. I guess he is.
His first martial art, mixed martial arts, and that's not always the case. He believes that
Actually, I can play this, can't I? It doesn't matter.
Our tale of the tape for this, our main event
Oh.
of the evening. The
Shiddleston too.
28, the Brit
Yeah,
is 20
Shiddleston.
young. He weighed in
Yeah.
at
Shiddleston, Miller,
252
Mila.
pounds. He will have a 3-inch.
Like I said, I have like my own things going on, so I couldn't really care about any of those people. Let me take this down a notch for you. Boo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. But yeah, look at the growth. Look at the growth. Thick as fuck. Wow. Wow. My thighs are all jiggly now. Wow. Wow.
Live from the O2 Arena in London, England.
Get yourself one of these, buddy.
5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first.
I hear you get my dad pen. Give me 1 second. Say what you'd like in the chat. I'll take you with me on this.
He stands 6 feet 5 inches tall.
Do 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 do. But where's the doggo? I'll keep letting that charge, and then I'll go. Oh wait! Oh, my dad pen's in here. What am I doing?
1 loss and 1 draw. He stands 6 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Fighting out of Makhachkala, Russia, Magomed.
Hello, Mr. Lynx.
Okay, guys, protect yourself at all times and wear like men at all times. If you want to touch left, do it now, go back to the corner.
They touch him up and we are on the way.
Ready?
Back at the O2 Arena here in London, England. Man, are
What the fuck?
all right, coming up next, it's a UFC heavyweight showdown. Watching the fight is underway. We'll see how it plays out. It's a pick-up fight over in Las Vegas. Really hard to say the weakness that you see on film on either side of the cage.
Hello. What's going on, guys?
We'll play some Russian trap.
I'm playing some Russian rock right now. Can that suffice for now, and then I'll switch it to Russian rap at some point in the stream. I also made a Tapology, and am sober enough to complete the list today. So I will be doing my picks. If you'd like to accompany me and help me do these, you can. You absolutely can. Playing some Doomer stuff right now. How's it going, Cyborko? Hope you're having a good day. God damn, Uncle Live. Uncle Live's fucking dying, guys. Conor McGregor. Maximus Holloway. I'm gonna put some money on this fight. I haven't gambled in a long time. But I'm gonna put, I think I'm gonna throw down like 30 or 40 bucks on the card. And I'm gonna do, I'm not gonna do any parlays, fuck legs. Just gonna do some one shots. Yeah, I'll probably do two, go for 2 underdogs and drop 20 on both and see what I make back. I think the underdog I'll be picking Cyril Gane as an underdog. I'll put like 10 on Cyril, 20 on Cyril, and then I'll put like 5 on Gaethje. I don't know. I'm figuring it out right now. I don't like gambling because I've lost so much money in the past. And if I'm gonna gamble again, I'm gonna like, I had a method, and then I won big a couple times. I made a lot of money. And then I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna start betting it to shit ton every time I gamble. And I fell off my program. But I'm just gonna use the money I win, if I win, to continue gambling, and then stop gambling when I lose the money that I invested. Once I lose more than I've put in, I will take off the gloves. I will hang it up. Uncle Live, I need you to bite down on the mouthpiece. I need you to, you know, get in there. Hey Cyborko, I uploaded a YouTube video. It's my first video on the channel, and some shorts as well. You can check those out if you want. It's pretty much just the same stuff as the video, not the same clips, but same content. But yeah, it's just me hitting the heavy bag. Cause I know a lot of people like thought I stopped training or something, or like that because now I'm like super gay or whatever, that I lost my masculinity entirely. But no. I think that is the only part I'm attached to is my ability to fight. So I still train and whatnot. But yeah, go check that out if you like. Wherever else you joined, I hope you're having a beautiful day. Hope you're hanging out. Hope you're hanging in there. We got some default banger, Molchat Doma. As a Slav yourself, Cyborko, if you're still here, what is your thoughts on Molchat Doma? And how do you actually pronounce that? If you could hyphenate that for me, I'd appreciate it. We're rooting for Uncle Live in this fight. He's losing. You can't see Tom Aspinall's health, but I assure you it's much more abundant than Uncle Live's. But there we go, Uncle. There we go. That's what I'm saying. We're rooting for you, bro. You weathered the storm in the first round. Fraud checking fucking Aspinall. Oh my God, Aspinall's a fraud. Is Magomed Ankalaev going to win the upset? Oh my God, there's a fly in here. Get out of here, fly. Bro, Ankh can hear the Doomer music in the background. And Aspinall is just he's having PTSD because he lives in the UK with all the Muslims and the immigrants. He's just like, oh, it's like sirens. Mate, what is this? What's playing in it? What's that sound, mate? Is that Uncle Ives' theme song? Fuck, mate. Blimey. Bro, look it up, bro. Oh my god. But he just got dropped multiple times. Can somebody, yeah, show us this. No, that's not the, they're doing him so dirty.
Mulcat Dama.
Mulcat Dama. That's, there you go. That makes sense. Mulcat.
They're Belarusian.
Belarusian. Belarusian. Yeah. Yeah, they're great. They're great. Been listening to them for years. It's so weird. There's like a lot of shit. I don't know. Maybe that's what it is. And there's a fly in here and it's bothering me. Oh yeah. Not to be super gay or anything, but fucking yeah. This is how I got fishnets on right now, but I'm in like a semi-femi outfit. I'm doing my thing. I don't get all geared up. I'm not one of those femboys, but yeah, they're Belarusian. I don't have the time or the patience to get dolled up for stream. Shit. Are they considered like a novelty band over there, or are they corny? Are they played out? Like, I enjoy them a lot. Music is good, but from this genre of music, everyone likes Victor Tsoi better, and his group Kino. Yeah, I've listened to Kino before. Yeah, Kino's great. Victor, Babushka wants milk. I do not want to get milk. I want to lay down to go to sleep. I'm very sleepy, very tired. Leave alone. I close eyes. Goodbye. Fuck Babushka.
2 minutes, 1 second from the third round. Declaring the winner by
Victor, you must help Babushka. Now, Victor. No, I'm good. I drink eat, sleepy, habibi, you know. I'll play some Kino, or actually, I don't like alternating songs like manually. There's like this really hot unk on Grindr that wants to link up with me at the fucking bathhouse today, but I told him no. I'll probably go next week. Because I want to watch the fights this weekend. I don't want to be high on meth and fucking cocaine and shit this weekend. I'm one of those people where I socially indulge in like crazy ass drugs. So like obviously, right, like I just smoke weed. I don't even drink anymore like when I'm on my own. But if I go to the bathhouse and there's people with like ketamine or meth or like cocaine, I'll just do whatever they have. I don't care. I'm not gonna get addicted to it. I like being sober, or like I like having control over my life, an agency over my thoughts. You know.
coming up next, it's a UFC heavyweight division collision.
Piera versus Nigano. Let's get it. I like the old Afghan war bands too. Those guys are great. Like I'm pretty sure this is that style of music right here. Oh, this is Kino. Yeah, there we go. They play it on its own. We'll throw them, yeah. Yeah, this is great. He has a much more traditional voice than the lead singer of Mulcat Dama. Bro, Piera, throw a punch, bro. Fuck, bro. God damn. God damn. He's dying. Get this nigga no out of here. I wish I could convince people to like join a fight league where like they all throw down like it would be like $250 to play. I'll pocket like 50 cents, I guess, from whoever participates. That's like what, that's 20%. And then the winner of the tournament will get like all the rest of it, 80% of the fucking pool. Or like whoever, or we'll divvy it up against everybody who got the right picks and shit. But I wish I could do that with like tournaments. Obviously, maybe not UFC 4. I feel like UFC 4 would probably be safer. Because I feel like it's such a dated game and I'm on PS4. Maybe if you do it on like UFC 5 or 6, they might try to hit you with some copyright infringements or some fucking conspiracy shit. You know? Safer off of fucking UFC 3. But I'd love to like have a chat with like 50 people and we're just like fucking creating rosters live and then betting on the characters live. And there's like no real stakes, like it's not like a lot of money, but there's just enough money for you to like be invested in it. That was exactly what, that's exactly what would happen. That's what I would assume would happen. First round TKO from Francis Ngannou. Man, Alex, man. Yeah, that was tough. That was fucking tough. Jesus Christ. Not good, not good. How are you doing, Cyborko? What did you eat today? And do you smoke cigarettes by any chance? I don't smoke them like as a cigarette smoker, but I have smoked them. If that makes sense. I've smoked before. You said, huh? Let's see when it pops up in chat, if it does. I'm not sure what you said, because it's not showing up in my YouTube chat. Top messages? Do I have to go to all messages? Ford Escort? Ford Escort versus Magumbo on scooter. Bro.
Who wins?
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw a Ford Escort kill a girl. I haven't, you know. I'm sure if I looked it up, there'd be some numbers, but considering there's only one Ngannou on a scooter and he caught a body, I'm taking Ngannou any day. Magumbo's gonna win. What's the Ford Escort gonna do? You heard what Dana said. You heard what Dana said. Dana said, man, and that was back then. That was before he fought Fury, and I know he lost to AJ, but this is boxing Ngannou. You know what I mean? This is PFL Ngannou. You saw what he did to Renan Fierra. I mean, what the fuck can a Ford Escort do that Renan Fierra can't do? Fucking drive. I'm sure Renan Fierra has his own cars. He probably owns a fucking Ford Escort. A Ford Escort is some shit a man gets in. Imagine Francis Ngannou in a Ford Escort. A Ford Escort submitted to Francis Ngannou and allowed him to crash into a squad of cheerleaders. Oh my God, the collateral damage. People would say, "Oh, there was 30 cheerleaders there. We thought that was enough. We thought that was enough. Mr. Ford thought that was enough. We underestimated the power of Magumbo. When he hit those women, they went ricocheting. The hospitals, the mailman, the goddamn National Guard base got hit, man. Fuck! Magumbo Ford Explorer. That's essentially an atomic bomb. If Oppenheimer knew that... Oh, is that Magumbo? It is I, Francis Magumbo. And I am in Ford Escort. Dana. Very mad, Dana. Oh no! Fuck! Magumbo's car! you know? I forgot how good I was at not being myself. Oh, it's great. Yeah, I think it's decisive to say Francis Ngannou wins. But with the power of a Ford, honestly, you could put Ngannou in a PT Cruiser, and that would equivalent the 9/11 attacks.
Excellent impression, but what's your take on the Carmelo Anthony sentencing?
I'm not NPC, so I don't really, like, I'm not invested in global politics and, like, the general discussions, like, current events, which is sad, but fucking, what's my thoughts on Carmelo Anthony? That shit happened mad long ago, and there's mad people that died since then that I feel bad for. Rest in peace to Austin Metcalf. You know, my condolences go out to his family. My sorrows go out to Carmelo Anthony's family, as they're not the ones who killed anybody, and despite his actions, they are also prominent people in their community. They're successful, and they took care of their kids, and it didn't really matter in the end. I see a lot of people saying that, you know, it comes down to the parents, and it's like, bro, it doesn't matter who your parents are, bro. Like, there's plenty of bad people that have great parents, plenty of good people that have bad parents. And I don't even think that he's a bad kid. I think he's like a dumbass YN. You know, he probably doesn't have the highest IQ. Probably spends a lot of time on the internet. I bet if we could play back how much violence, internet violence, you know, police brutality, white on black, black on black, white on white, just bullshit he's consumed in his time on Earth. I'm sure it would amount to a shit ton. You know, I'm not making any excuses for Carmelo Anthony. It's not that big of a deal. Like, I don't know. I lived in a group home. One of my roommates, Devontae Lewis, he was a year older than me, and when I met him, he came straight from the training school, and he was jacked as fuck. He was like 5'7", jacked as shit. You know, I was big as fuck. I was fat. I was tall, but he was like jacked, and just, he used to play football, and he was like popping on social media. He had gone to training school for like pistol whipping a bitch, and in front of his house or something, and then he like hid the gun in a cereal box like this was a fucking BET movie. Then he ended up doing some time for that. They let him out on like a suspended sentence and allowed him to serve it in a group home. And every day he would always go, "I'm gonna go back one day. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back." And we would just laugh like, "Nah, bro. Like Devontae, he was like a tough kid, bro, and he was angry. He was violent, but he was a good kid, you know. Like he was cool. Like when he wasn't wilding the fuck out and being an insubordinate asshole, he was cool. You could play the game with him and shit, eat dinner with him, eat chow with him. It was cool. But he would always talk about how he was going to go back to jail, and he'd always do push-ups every day. He did like 100 push-ups a day, and he would be like, "Yeah, I'm just staying right for jail," you know, da-da-da-da-da. And he ended up fucking killing 2 people. Like, when I was like 21, he ended up killing 2 people in Pawtucket, Rhode Island, in a car, like a driving shooting. Pulled up on him and fucking just capped him. And he's serving a life sentence in the ACI. Yeah. So like when I think of like Carmelo Anthony, I just think of like, I guess most Americans are pretty sheltered and aren't exposed to this shit. Especially the Americans that are politically inclined and have an opinion about like global affairs. You know, like people always forget that. Like, and I can't speak for older people. Like they have a completely different outlook on life in these situations. But for me and the people my age, it's like it's weird. It's like niggas from the hood don't give a shit about Carmelo Anthony because like that's just what happens, you know? Like, there's niggas like Carmelo Anthony everywhere. It's like the Kid Jr. In New York when we were younger. There was a kid, he was probably like 15 or 14 or some shit, and a bunch of Latin King gang members or some sort of MS-13 gang members fucking chased him down and chopped him up, cut him up real bad with machetes, and until he bled out in a store. And that was like a viral story, and you know, they caught the killers, and some of them got put away, and some of them didn't get caught, whatever. And it's just like, I don't know. I live in America, dude. I'm so desensitized to that shit. It is what it is. He's gonna serve a long time. He's gonna get out when he's an old man, you know. And Austin Metcalf is dead. His brother will grieve forever, and both families will capitalize off of it. That's the saddest part, is that both families have gone the monetary route, you know. They've taken their losses and they're just like, fuck it, we're gonna go Hollywood with this shit, milk it as much as possible, get as much money as we can. It reminds me of Kyle Rittenhouse, I guess. Obviously, people go the outcomes were different, but it's just like, it's just a race war, you know. It's just an identity crisis. I wonder what happened to Cyborg.
Thanks for stopping by Pre-Borco.
But he misses. Nice punch, man. Seconds winding down in the opening round.
We got some thunderstorms where I'm at. Some might say the weather is ballistic.
we've got some thunderstorms where I'm at. Some might say the weather is ballistic. Well, damn, you missed my take on Carmelo Anthony. But essentially, I said that I give my condolences to the Metcalf family. And I don't really have thoughts. Like, this happens all the time where I'm from. A young person kills somebody who didn't have to die. There's a lot of people that like get really. It's not happening to you, so you need to like. It's not actually that serious. It's not actually your problem. And people internalize these things and like make them blow them out of proportion. Like, I know 10 Austin Metcalfs that are sitting in the, you know, the Rhode Island prison system for a life sentence right now. I grew up with a bunch of people just like that kid. You know, they just, one day they decided to stop thinking critically and killed somebody, and now they're gonna suffer the consequences, you know? And that's that. I think there's an ongoing identity crisis. There's an ongoing race war that involves many factions, and there's blurred lines amongst these factions. And I think anytime yeah, I mentioned that too. I said that. I said it just reminds me of the Rittenhouse situation. And at the end of the day, it's just like, it's a young person who made a judgment call that it wasn't great. It ended in people losing their lives that may or may not have needed to die, depending on who you are. It's like, there's a lot of like black people that are like, oh, this is like retribution. White people, when it happens to you, you know, you guys don't like it, but when it happens to us, you know, da 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 da. And I understand that sentiment, but that's not what this is. This isn't a black person being killed, and this isn't even an instance where it's like two grown, established adults got into it and killed each other over their racial disparities. It was two young people who don't know shit about the world living in the moment, and it cost Austin Metcalf his life, and the other gentleman his freedom, Carmelo Anthony. But yeah, I told the story about how I grew up with a kid. I grew up with a lot of people who killed people, but the one person who always comes in my head, because I'm a fucking system kid. I'm, you know, a street rat. So I grew up with the worst of the worst. With Devontae Lewis, he's in jail for double homicide. He's serving two life sentences. And he used to always, he was a Carmelo Anthony kid. He used to play football. He was varsity football, Woonsocket High School. You know, he got all the girls. He was popping on social media, but he was a little hothead. He ended up going to training school, juvenile detention center for pistol whipping somebody. And he was serving a suspended sentence in the group home when I was there. And we got into it. I didn't even like him all the time. He didn't like me. But when you live in a place like that, you kind of have, even if you don't like people, you end up, there's like just a brotherhood. There's just a connection you have. Like, you eat dinner together every day. You know, you sit at the same table. You sit in the same living room. You watch the same TV. You know, and we became cool somewhat. But he ended up taking 2 lives a few years ago, and it's sad. So when you ask me, like, what do I think about Carmelo Anthony? Like, shit, there's ducks and gooses out here that I haven't even fried, brother. Geese, rather. You know? I've never even really processed that shit. Not that I need to, but I cry about it sometimes. The fact that I like know so many people who were just lost. You know? It is what it is.
Race war when?
Race war when? No, it's just race war. It's just in the air. It's only real if you believe it is. Like, I'm not at war with white people, but if you're a white person and you don't like me because I'm black, then, well, I don't have a problem with you, but you have a problem with me. You ain't doing shit about it. And there's a reason for that, bitch. So have your opinion and have the day you deserve. That's kind of how I feel about that. I don't hate white people, but I just hate people who hate me. So if you hate me, I hate you. Doesn't really matter what you look like. But there are a lot of anti-black white people. You know? Damn, Drickus is losing a fucking Johnny Walker now? Falling piano, bro. Falling piano, bro. There you go, Drickus. Show us what you got, buddy. Aren't weigh-ins supposed to be today? Did weigh-ins happen, or is that just like, are they just gonna rig the weigh-in so the event happens? Yeah, before that goes out, I guess I'll roll up another one. There you go. Johnny fucking Walker, man. I'll roll up another one before the next fight is over. And do another private stream. So I can just game in peace. Without any interference. That is what I want. That is what I need. That is what I shall have. It's extraordinary. How simple people go about their days. Eating, drinking, walking, talking, sleeping, thinking. But never living. You go, what does he mean by that? Not living. That is living. You just describe life itself. But no, that is not life, my friend. This is life. AI is life. No more need to wake up. No more need to eat, sleep, drink, walk, talk, not even think, if you have neuromancy. But with this AI interface, you can spend the rest of your life in bliss, suspended in animation physically, living however you'd like, suspended in time. Aging, slow down. Your lifespan, over 100 years. Why? If you sign up for this program, we guarantee you that you will receive the vitals, the nutrients, the medicine, whatever you need to sustain your life and use our systems. And what is the caveat? What is the catch, you ask? You wonder. Well, let me tell you. when you do pass away, your consciousness will be downloaded into our cloud, and we will continue your life. You will still remain in our AI database. You will still interact with the people in this ever-growing world. And when we expand it, you will grow with it. And in time, you will become a part of our construct, a part of our system, an NPC, some might call it. And do not be afraid. There is comfort knowing that you will live on and be remembered, no? Do you really want to die and turn into dust? Turn into nothing? For heaven is not real. Not the heaven that you dream of. Not the heaven that you were told exists. The heaven that exists is this system, this AI. Buy it now. $199 in a lifelong guarantee of good fucking fun.
I got a notification for this.
Oh wow! Hello Mila! Hello! How's it going? What's going on? It's a pleasure to have you here. I'm currently on Grindr, talking to an old fling. And he's asking if I have plans tonight. He's currently at the bathhouse called Eagle's Nest down the street, or not down the street, but in downtown Providence. And that is not the location that I go to usually. I usually go to the Megaplex. But I don't know. I told him I don't have plans tonight, and I don't plan on doing anything tonight because I am watching the dog and I'm hanging out, you know. Is there any fights that are available? Sean Strickland, you know, Tyson Fury, Hamzat Chimaev, Anthony Joshua, Yuri Prochazka versus Derek Lewis, Jamal Hill, Tai Tuivasa. Whoever's here, Mila Sona if you're there, and if you'd like to pick one of these matchups, if there's one you want to see specifically, let me know down below in the comments. But yeah, so I'm trying to elaborately explain to him that But he's the guy I want to see next. I used to hang out with him a few years ago when I lived in my own apartment. But I think he got really high one time on some not so good drugs and like spazzed on me. But I don't really care. That happens all the time. I understand people are just high and beyond their wits. It sucks and it doesn't feel great, and I don't talk to them anymore. But I don't hold resentment for them. You know, I don't know. It doesn't really make me uncomfortable or anything. Like the whole scene. A lot of people that are queer or on Grindr, like, they're like afraid to meet people because of how iffy the interactions can be. You could only, if only you could imagine. I'm not sure if you do have an idea. But meeting random strangers who just want to have sex with you, and there's like levels to that. Like everybody on dating sites and hookup sites wants to have sex, but then there's like people, like, and I'm a horny freaky fuck, right? But I'm very respectful and I'm cordial, and I understand boundaries and whatnot, you know. I try to be as mindful as possible. I don't overstep, and, you know. But there's some people that don't have that, and I do that as a courtesy, and because, and not for just other people, but that's like who I am as a person. Like, I don't know, I just have manners, as moralist as I could be at times. I have manners, and a lot of people in this space don't. And there's a lot of people who like never even get involved in this space. They just hear stories like this, and then they're like, yeah, I'm never doing this. I'm never gonna meet anyone. I don't know. But if you guys are wondering, I don't know if you guys can see, but hold on. I know my... Oh, hold on. I'll turn on the light. You can see better. But... Hold on. This is the progress we've made. We're doing... Hold on. Move back! I know Mila wants to know. You can say you don't, but you do. Thick as shit. My fucking thighs are fucking great. All my weight, like, up top moved down to my bottom half, which is great. Which is what I wanted. Yeah. Yeah, being a fucking whore online is interesting. You know, I got called rude and disrespectful today because somebody said, "What's up?" They hit me up and said, "What's up?" And I was like, "This guy." And then they were like, "Cool, what are you into?" And I was like, "I don't know, I don't answer questions, but you can tell me what you're into, we can go from there." And he was like, "Yeah, you're playing games, I'm not into that rude and disrespectful shit." And I'm just like, bro, what? Like, I'm just not, I don't know. I don't really take anything seriously. I think that's why I don't mind dating online, because I never get my hopes up about anything, you know? I have very low expectations of people. But there's literally some people who get on, like, a sleazy ass app like Grindr, and then they, like, start demanding things, and I'm like, dude, you're essentially on Backpage, free Backpage. Like, what do you expect? You know, you want me to fucking run to your house and suck your cock? Fuck you. You know? In my bio, I don't fuck with closeted men unless they pay me or they have like all the amenities. So you gotta pick me up, bring me to your house, get me an outfit or something. I don't fucking know. But I'm not like, because closeted guys are so weird. And I don't mean like closeted guys who are just like not out, but like guys who like want to be in, who are possessive and want to be in relationships or pseudo relationships but aren't like out the closet. Those dudes are so weird, because there's a lot of them, dude. You guys would be surprised. There's guys that have like girlfriends, kids, that are married, and they just like, they want to fuck you, and then when they find out you're fucking somebody else or you're like doing hoe shit, they're like, "Yo, what the fuck?" It's like, nah, dude, what are you talking about? You have a whole family, bro. I get it. Yeah. I don't. Alright, I'm done rolling that blunt. Alrighty. Let's see, has our friend gotten back to us? No. I am live streaming on YouTube. I'll end stream if you want. If you come over. There you go. Oh, you have 10% on your battery. But yeah, let's pick the next fight. Nobody picked one, so I guess we'll do Sean Strickland versus Tyson Fury. Let's see how long Sean can jab and teep before he gets flatlined. Shout out Sean Strickland. We love you, brother. We love you very much. This is for you guys. Sean inspired my style early on so much. Just like his and I don't mean the current Sean, more like the earlier Sean, when he was like a little bit more reckless. But I don't know, I used to watch his old highlights, his Apex highlights, and I would just be like, wow. When it was quiet and you could hear everything he was saying and shit, that was like around the time I became like a hardcore fan. Back in the day, during COVID. It was just fun being a fan of Sean at the time, man. He was so like, he's just a weird fighter. He still is. He still is. But he's definitely more refined, and I think he's like more technical than I could ever be at this point. I don't have much. I don't know. Maybe I could be technical if I had a better gas tank and I like took fighting more seriously. I'm sure I could be great. But because I like smoke weed all the time, and I like half-ass my training, I'll always be just like a pressure fighter, like a dumbass fighter. Like I don't know. I'll never try to do shit that niggas that are good do. Like I don't know how to explain that. Even if I can do it, like. They be like telling me to use my jab more, and I'm like, and I have a good jab, but it's like, dude, I just know the consequence. Like if I throw a jab and I don't land, the counter I'm catching in return, I'm receiving, is not worth it. So I don't even bother throwing jabs, because like I know my reaction time is slow, and I know that like I have a good chin, I have a lot of power, I have pros, but like my reaction time shit, because I can't see anything. I'm blind as fuck. I can't see. I'm just fucking autistic. So my situation, like my spatial awareness is just, it's fucked. Like my equilibrium's off. I'm just always off balance. My timing is shit. So I just don't play the range game. You know, and people will go like, oh my god, your fight's so trash. Your style looks so ugly. And I'm like, yeah, I know. Trust me. Trust this reason. If I had good eyes and like wasn't retarded, I would be so good at fighting. Like I would look so much better, but I feel like I would be able to beat the version of myself that was talented. Because I feel like that's the trade-off. Like the reason I'm retarded is because like I got fucked up as like a kid and was on mad drugs and like got beat in the head all the time. So like I feel like if I had a normal brain, I would just be softer. Like I would be like not as, I probably wouldn't even be a fighter if I didn't have the life I have. I'd probably be an asshole, dickhead, weeb. I am a weeb as it is, you know what I mean? I'm already a fucking dork. But it's great. I enjoy it. I used to be like really insecure about like my, I don't know, neurodivergentism. I feel like it's corny. It's not even that. I'm just weird as fuck, and it's very noticeable, and I can tell that people notice. And I used to hate it, and I used to like try to do things so like people wouldn't notice how weird I was. But now I'm just weird as fuck, and I think people like me more. I think not pretending to be normal is more beneficial. The downside is that the people who I pretended to be normal for before that still know me, they're like, what the fuck, you're weird as shit. They think now they think I'm weird. Like they thought I was cool before. You're like, I don't know how to explain it. Like it's just, they weren't really, I don't know how to explain it. It's just, it's awkward. What am I talking about? Who knows? I'm enjoying my journey of being strange. Hamzat Chimaev, Jamal Hill. This fight would never happen in real life, but if it did, I'm sure if it did in real life, Hamzat would double leg him endlessly until he gets the takedown, and Jamal's not gonna get up because he's decrepit and crippled, and he's just not who he used to be. when I was a big fan. But and then Hamzat would finish him from there, or just continue, or Jamal would tough it out and just keep getting taken down round after round and bullied, because he's just, even though he's much bigger and he's a former champ, he just doesn't have the skill set to. If Drickus can't do it, Jamal Hill can. All right, but in this, oh, this isn't Jamal Hill. That's fucking Anthony Joshua, bro. You're cooked. And this is only boxing. I forgot. I changed the settings. Mila Stoner removed her message. Why did you remove your message, Mila? You're good, bro. You're good, bro. Don't worry. But Hamzat Chimaev versus AJ in a boxing match. This is horrible. I don't know why I thought that was Jamal Hill, another black guy. They all look the same. Taper fade, tall. No, I'm just, you know, yeah, you're cooked, Chimaev. I'm sorry, bro. I turned off grappling, bro. You can't take him down. Damn, AJ's beating your ass. Fuck. This would never happen. No way. We're praying for you, Hamzat. We're praying for you. I'm praying for you. Everyone's praying for you. None of those punches did anything. He just landed like a 5-punch combination on the guard. None of them broke through. AJ, just knock him out quick, dude. Get it over. Thank you. Just get it over with. Ground and pound. Finish it. Oh my god. Daddy, no! But anyway, fuck. So what, Mila lurked, deleted her comment, and then just left? That's so funny. What a hater. It's a pleasure, Miss Mila. It's always a pleasure. Well, that confirms what I suspected, and you guys do get notifications if I do that. So, there you go.